Hey everybody, welcome to the Dad Challenge podcast. It is a day. I don't know what day it is. It's a day. But I'm here to film videos, and that's what I do. Recently, if you didn't know what was going on with the Channon Rose incident, she had called me a child R. And in today's video, we're gonna talk about her video that she just released saying, my final video addressing all the drama. Channel is now in the future, whatever that means. Anyway, we're gonna look into it. We're gonna see if she's spoken to a lawyer. Is my lawsuit gonna continue? We're gonna talk about it all today here in the Dad Challenge podcast. But before we do that, obviously we spin the wheel for the Patreon. Somebody wins something and we all are happy. Let's do it.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, thing can't give the finger. What kind of toy is that? Like, give me a break. Violet Reese. Pretty sure Violet has won before too. Okay. Let's go. Bracelet. Congratulations for the bracelet. It is what it is. All right, let's head over to the YouTubers here. And we'll do a little dance, I guess.
Yeah, baby.
So, basically in the NFL, aloha, Eleanor Ramos. Let's see what you win. I see you sweating over there. Looks like in all three to me. Yes, all three sticker. You get a sticker, bracelet, and sticker, bracelet, and keychain. Let's go. Okay, so I haven't even seen this video at all. You guys know how I do. But basically, apparently she's talking about, I assume the drama's with me, the thing that's going down. She and other people have suffered, people who even supported them before that, who were like, no, I don't support this. Like, even people who hate me and, for whatever reason, will even still say, like, she shouldn't have done that. So, like, and if you got people who hate you saying, oh, maybe she shouldn't have done that, that's crazy. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Anyway, let's get right to this video and we'll break it down and let's see what she has to say. Maybe her lawyer spoke to her or something. You never know. It's only 8 minutes, so it's a short one.
You guys, I'm so excited to announce that my books are back. I know they've been sold out for months, but they are now back and available on Amazon, Audible, iTunes.
I low-key want to read these books. I'm not kidding. Like, if someone wants to send me the audibles of these, like, is there a way I can download them for free? If you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to pay her money to read her shitty books, but we'll see. I almost want to read them. I bet you there's some stuff in there.
Ebook, they're available in like every form. So go ahead and check the links below if you're interested. Some bad things happen, threatening my family, blackmail. Hey guys, it's Channon Rose, and in today's video, I am going to be addressing some drama stuff.
Are we wearing the same thing? Son of a bitch. I look better though. So, hey everybody, it's Channon Rose, and it's the headbands, and like she looks like Axl Rose from Guns N' Roses. You're chill.
That I have been asked quite a few times, and why I'm no longer going to be responding to drama about me and my reasonings behind everything. So I feel like a lot of the drama that has like come up or whatever.
You guys know me. I try not to do a ton of cuts. Like I do them here and there. I cut something I shouldn't have said or whatever, or I made a mistake or whatever. She cuts every word into a sentence. Hey guys, it's Channon Rose. Welcome to my vlogs. Today we're talking about weird shit. Creepy makeup baby. Bobblehead Micah. Empty corn on the cob. And if you didn't know, we're totally monetizing this. My husband doesn't work. My shirt is ugly. This headband does not suit me. But be aware, my lawyer thinks I'm a moron. Jess Pham is my friend. Bits of Brie is my friend. Josh is a fat loser who lives in his mom's basement. Maybe I'm old and decrepit, but like I feel like was this an old style of doing vlogs or something like that? I don't know, but I hate it.
About, different things and different people's names. I'm not going to say them. You'll hear why in a second. But I've already addressed, right? Like, I've already talked about these things. It's very old. Majority of it is like over like years and years ago. So like,
she has gotten into some drama. I've heard some stories about she invited someone to her wedding or something like that, and has made drama videos about the idea that she might have stole something from a wedding, created this whole thing. There was lawsuits and everything. Maybe we'll cover it. I don't know. We'll see. She is always embroiled in drama. It has been good for her. And I want to say this, my drama with Channon Rose, even though some people were out there calling me these things, it was negative in that aspect. There had big creators like Love Meg and Bits of Bish co-signing with this person, and people putting, co-signing with her in general, okay? Jess Fam, everybody co-signing with her, okay? That sucks, because when big creators get together, that could snowball out of control, because that could be really dangerous. But my channel got a ton of attention because of it, so it was good and bad. So drama is good for everybody in the end, depending on what kind of drama it is. And a lot of people manufacture the drama. I've talked about this a lot. People manufacture drama because it brings people to the channel. They want to see the back and forth. People love it. And so some of this is manufactured. And I think she did some manufactured drama until they got caught. So it's good. So she's saying she's not going to do it. I highly, highly doubt it, because her channel is flailing. She's over 1 million subscribers, and I get more views than she does.
Like, who cares, at this point, right? Like, it's so old. We've already addressed it. We've already talked about it.
But let's talk about it again.
And the reason that I'm no longer going to be, I don't want to say never, because I don't want to be like, well, Shannon, you said you weren't going to be like responding to drama stuff anymore. I don't want to say.
You just said you're not going to be responding to the drama, and then you're saying, well, I might. So you're not. If you're not going to do it, take a stance on it and say, I'm not going to respond to the drama, but maybe I will. So you just flaked out on your own shit right there.
Never. But as of right now, today, I'm making the decision that I am no longer going to be responding to drama videos.
But you might still, right? Okay.
Made about me. There are a few different reasons why. One of them is because
lawsuits.
It's just not the type of person that I want to be. I don't want to be a drama channel. I don't want to bring like that negativity into my life anymore. I know for some people they really enjoy those type of videos. They're interesting and entertaining, and that's totally fine if you're like into those type of videos, but like I just don't personally want to make them anymore. I want to.
So she's talking about, if Channon Rose is saying like, I want to make a change, I used to do that, at least she's saying, yeah, I absolutely did all this stuff. So at least she's not saying I was never a drama channel. So props to you, Channon, for saying that you were and you don't want to do it anymore. Okay, cool.
Spend my time. Like, now that I've gotten older, that stuff like doesn't interest me anymore. I don't want to give my energy to like negative things.
You should give your energy to picking different pillows, though. Can you just shuffle some of the energy, new wallpaper, different pillows, maybe just stop with the headbands and the... You look like you're wearing a frock. Did you convert to Quiverful or something like that? Are you joining a channel with like 19 kids and counting with the Duggards? What's going on here?
Choose to use my time and my energy towards...
I gotta say it. This is who she looks like. Just saying. Kool-Aid.
Things maybe that are more productive for my children, my family, like maybe make more videos that are inspiring and educational. I built my channel like on crazy storytime videos, and so I know people like that content, and a lot of people that follow me really like that. And sometimes I'll get comments like, you don't get any views anymore, like you're boring or whatever the case is. And like if I wanted to, I could just continue making crazy story times. I still have tons of them, and I'll still
sure
keep them from
does.
time to time, like about my life, not like about other people. But like views don't matter to me as much anymore. I care just like more about...
I gotta point out, and maybe she's right, or she's just saying this because people are calling her out for losing popularity. She does have a very large Patreon platform. Now, I think I have 40 or 50 Patreons who just support me monthly, and they just love what I do, and they get some early releases and stuff. I love them. Shout out to Patreons. Shout out to YouTube members. But she has something like 1,700. So she never has to do a video again if she just uses Patreon. I think you're seeing a lot of creators head over to Patreon and gather a small number of their massive amount of fans who are diehards, who will pay them the $2-3 a month or $10 a month to talk to them, or whatever the case may be. And nothing wrong with that. But I think a lot of people can survive off that now. I think you're seeing big creators saying, hey, if you like me, you like my content, I'm going to go to an exclusive platform that's password protected that you can only access if you pay me. You're seeing it a lot. I mean... Some people are doing it, and other people are like, I'm not going to go pay for that shit. People want to see... Her stuff is, like, weird and terrible and gross. So people are like, I want to see that, right? I pay to watch her stuff on Patreon because I want to make sure... lawsuits and stuff, too. But I pay the lowest... I think I pay to watch those videos. I download them from her channel. So I'm one of the payment. I give her money, which sucks. I wish I didn't have to, but I do.
Doing things that make me happy. And so yeah, I basically just want to use my time regardless of like the views I get. Like I just don't give a shit about views anymore. I don't know, I've just like had this like spiritual awakening, I feel like, almost.
That's called impending lawsuit. Spiritual awakening.
I don't know if that's what you would call it, but I just like had this like revelation, and I'm just like a different person now, you know?
As you were 2 weeks ago when you called me a child R, and then you talked to me, then you talked to your mom about killing my whole family and burning the house down. You're a different person now. I highly doubt it. No, I'm a person that says you can be reformed. I'm a person that says there's second chances. You know, the idea that that people can have redemption for sure. And I'm not saying she can't. I'm just saying she's in a position right now. It sounds like she had her lawyer talk to her and say, you got to put out these fires, or you got to come up with a statement that says something like this, so that when we go over this later, they're like, oh, you changed. Maybe they're trying to mitigate this, but you still said what you said, and then other people co-signed and are still co-signing to what you said, even after this. You didn't come out and apologize. You didn't come out and say, oh, I was wrong. There was no evidence, because there isn't. And I was just doing that because I was angry at him for calling me out. And then you've got major creators with over 1 million subscribers of people who are co-signing with Channon Rose about what she said to me about me. So that is a dangerous game. And now she's just all of a sudden, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. Well, I dropped the gauntlet now. And now I'm not going to allow you to get away with that. And I'm going to continue to make sure that you are held accountable. I don't care what you think you're going to go ahead and do, because I highly doubt you are. One day you're going to need some money because you're going to get sued. If it's by me or someone else or whatever the case may be, or I don't know. Your husband doesn't work, so eventually you're going to need money, and you're going to have to come out and do the thing you did before that made you money, which hopefully by then people are like, I don't want it anymore.
No, like, I'm not that person. I don't want to get like sucked into like that negativity and stuff. And majority of like stuff that people are talking about, actually like 99.9% of it is stuff I've already addressed. I've already talked about. If there's something new like that comes up, then maybe that's something like I'll talk about, but I can guarantee you probably nothing crazy or new is going to come up, because I choose to not put myself in those positions anymore. And
I'm not gonna say it.
There have been like multiple different people that I've had like.
Now she's talking about the drama from before that I brought up, and this is an excuse she uses a lot. Well, I already talked about it. Yeah, but most of the people that I brought it to their attention had no idea. Most of the internet still doesn't know. Shannon, you might have 1 million subscribers, but most people don't know who you are. Let's bring this back to the foundational reason why I started talking about Channon Rose. It's not because she has a past in porn. It's because she exploits her child on the internet. That's how my circle and her circle, that's how our Venn diagrams meet. It wasn't about anything like that until she started talking more about that stuff. But she absolutely exploits her children. And so that's where this all came from. And she thinks that's okay.
Drama with, and there have been things that have happened that I have been like basically blackmailed for, and just like really scary, shitty situations. When I do address drama, it only turns out way worse. I don't know how to explain this, but like that.
Is she talking about the blackmail? Now she's very vague with that, but is she saying that those advertisers are saying, well, we'll just give you the money, don't talk about us? She's considering that blackmail, or have people come to her and said, I'm going to sue the crap out of you unless you pay me to shut me up? Because don't ever do that. If you actually truly want to sue somebody, don't sabotage it by doing something stupid. Because mine isn't about a money grab. And remember what I told you guys and promised you, that if anything ever does come from it, and it likely won't come to a monetary thing, to be honest with you, unless she doesn't want to apologize and retract and all that kind of stuff, it likely won't. But if anything ever does, all of the money that I win or bring in will go towards a nonprofit organization that helps exploited children. Maybe we need to start thinking about how we launch a nonprofit organization to protect kids on the internet. If anybody out there has experience with that type of thing, I would love to hear from you. I don't know if I have time to run an organization, but I have time to be a part of something that if a group of you are smart and want to get together and do this, maybe that's what we need to start doing. Latching onto another nonprofit that helps kids, and then start lobbying the government for protections of kids on YouTube. I promise you, if they put real protections for kids on YouTube, you're going to see most of these family vloggers disappear. And that's going to be a great thing. Like we covered yesterday, and the day before that, and the day before that, people reading hate comments to their kids, like just exploiting their children, the bloody finger, and like the nasty, and having to put a finger. Like if you take away the monetary, look, here's why I will stand on this statement. If you take away the monetary benefit of exploiting your children online, most people will stop. Most people will stop. Because think about this for a second. Wife's Life, OK Baby, Jess Fam, LeBrant's, all of them. Just, you can name them all. If they were forced to take their kids off their platform, what do you think would happen to their channels? Be honest with me. They would collapse. They absolutely would collapse. Specifically things like Piper Raquel, Daniel Cohn, Everly LeBrant, and the little girl we saw the other day on the other channel, I forget the name of it already. And all these kids that their parents are making massive amounts of money on them on the platform. That is absolutely one of the scariest things ever. If you are not allowed to do that anymore, or there are major protections put in place for it, then only the top will work. Like I'm sure Everly LeBrant would survive something like that. I'm sure even Piper Raquel would likely survive something like Danielle Cohn would, because they would just do the things they need to do. But at the same time, the content would be way less because they would have stringent laws applied. But people would, you know, and the thing about people is that they'll find loopholes and everything else. It's just, but that doesn't mean you can't fight for it. It doesn't mean you can't try. And I think that's something we should be doing.
Things happen when I address drama stuff or drama videos made about me. And I feel like a lot of those, not all the people that watch those, but like people that like are so into drama and stuff, a lot of those people are just like not healthy people, like mentally, and are just like very toxic, like negative people. And I don't want any part of that.
I'm sure your whole entire channel has been that. So all of a sudden you don't want it anymore because of what, I'm going to sue you. It's not, and it's not like Channon Rose has not been sued before. She absolutely has been sued before. So I don't know this video isn't her apologizing or anything like that. I don't know what she's trying to do here.
I want my community to be like happy hippies, like living their best life, minding their own business, like wanting to inspire people, like inspire each other. My life now, I'm like in my garden every day. I'm like hanging out with my kid.
You post a picture of your kid picking her nose. Cool. Yeah. Everybody, Rex has seen Channon Rose's garden. It's garbage. Like, if you guys, Rock Source Rex is one of my been mods for a very long time. She has a garden that will blow your mind. And Channon Rose's garden's garbage.
I'm just so different than who I used to be. I want to be like the best mom I can for my kids. I want to be the best wife for my husband. And in order for me to...
Really? She's saying this stuff for real? Okay.
Be the best version of myself.
Yeah, anybody who has ever seen her interact with her husband, Kyle, I swear to God, Travis, knows that their relationship is balls. Like, they hate each other. Like, hate each other. So, and this is nothing wrong, I guess. If that's how you coexist, so be it. But she's just straight up bullshitting right now.
I have to like not be in that drama, like negativity world. It just like sucks the life and energy out of you. And I just don't think it's healthy for me personally. And so that's one of the reasons why I like don't want to respond to like drama about me. And again, it's like things I've already addressed and talked about. And you know, like I don't.
She's repeating this. This is repeating. I'm not going to do it because I already talked about it. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to do drama. I don't want to do it because I'm a new person. She's repeated the same thing 3 times now.
I want to keep reliving that. And 2, another reason why I don't want to respond is because I feel like that's what they want you to do. You know, like a lot of these people, for one, like they are profiting off of like making shitty videos about us, right? And 2, like they want to.
Not Channon Rose saying people's videos are shitty about her while cutting every breath and cut out of every video she's ever made. I want to give Channon Rose props though. Her audio is not terrible and her positioning is decent. Her lighting is good. I'll give her that. But for the rest, garbage. Straight hot trash. Like there's garbage juice coming out of it. But of all the people who sit down and talk, at least she's not the worst. I'll give her that.
Us to respond, because once we do that, gives them more content to make about us, right? So like if we make a video, then now they get to make another video. There's no common ground. And I can tell you that majority of the people that have made like drama videos about me or have reached out to me, I reach out privately to them and say like, hey, do you want to have a conversation? Like I'm happy to answer any questions you have. And this is something I would do in the past. And
she didn't do that with me. I had to reach out to her. And then I said, you want to have a conversation? She said, absolutely. But then I watched her video where she called me a child dyer. And I'm like, do I want to talk to someone like that? Do they have their head on right? Is that someone who's going to have an honest adult conversation? No. Would have been interesting to talk to her, though, and get some real stuff out of her, I guess. But at the same time, once that happened, once she did the unthinkable to someone else, that's when, like, I went full, like, nope.
And at this point now, I'm just going to block people. I'm just going to block.
You block everybody.
Out that negativity, right? Especially because it's nothing new. This is all just like shit that like we've already talked about. I've talked about.
Said it again. Just keep saying it.
On my books, we've addressed it, right? Anybody that knows me or watches my channel or even just goes and looks at my channel can see that I'm not that person. I'm a different person. And I don't even like make those videos.
You did that video about me? What? Was it 3 weeks ago? Like, don't believe this stuff, people. When people like Channon Rose, there's lots of people like Channon Rose, okay? They say things and they don't mean any of it. I've had many people like Channon Rose in my life where they say, I'm not doing this. And then they do it a week later, 2 weeks later, and they do it again and do it again. I'm trying to be nice about it. It's It's a addictive personality trait. It's someone who is addicted to something or has an addictive personality. They want to change. They say it out loud. They always make the thing, and then they absolutely fall back on that. That's just the way it is. She was a drug addict in her past, and again, I want to give her props. She appears to have come out on the other side and is a gardening mom. So give her props for that, at least, right? So that's a success story. But it just means that she's made bad decisions since she was really young, and she still continues to do so while she exploits her child online. So, and brought kids into the world like I've talked about before, selfishly. I'm not saying she shouldn't have. I'm just saying it's super selfish, because the stuff that is out about her is never going away. And her kids are going to see that when they're older. And that is some of the scariest shit I've ever heard. So I don't know where it's going with all that, but yeah, okay.
It was really anymore like about my crazy past, So I don't know. I'm just like over it.
I want to also point out that Channon Rose has made millions upon millions of dollars with the past that she wanted to forget and get away from. She still capitalizes on that, and so be it, right? But again, we've talked about the conundrum of her saying, I'm not ashamed of what I did, and then in the same breath saying, I'm so ashamed of what I did. And she can't have it both ways.
Over the drama and just not about that life. So that's another reason why I don't want to do it, is because anytime I do make a video, they twist and turn my words, and then it's just like a joke. And it's what they want.
You mean they take your words and they just, hey, this is what you said? If you're not going to provide an example of someone who said, I said this, they twisted it and turned out to be this, then don't say the thing.
They want that attention. They want to be able to make extra content, and it's just not a positive thing to be putting out into the universe. And so that's another reason why I just don't want to address it.
It's not a positive thing to put in the universe? Threatening to kill someone's family and burn their house down with the minute. Calling someone a child star who's not. Those are some things. Racist porn. Nazi fetish porn, that stuff, killing animals porn. You mean that stuff that's out in the universe forever?
And also just
something tells me that Channon Rose believes in karma, and I feel like eventually she's gonna have to face the fact that karma will come back if you believe that. I don't believe in this shit, but I believe that you do get what you give.
A lot of negative energy comes back to me when I address negatives.
Have you tried to balance your chakra so the energies and the vibrations are not mixing? Have you manifested forgiveness from the world? Give me a break.
Stuff, or have to bring it back up, So I will no longer be addressing drama shit, right? So
but maybe, never say never.
If you guys ask me, are you going to talk about the blank person, everything that happened with that? I was planning on it and talking about all the really shitty, up things that actually went on behind the scenes, blackmail, threatening my family, doxing me, really shit happened with this.
Apparently she did this too. And no, she's not talking about me. We had a conversation. I would never blackmail, so I'm not stupid. I know that everything I write on the internet is going to be screenshotted. So I don't know who she's talking about, but that's scary. So you are in this world, though. That sucks. But nobody should ever dox or blackmail or threaten anybody. Right, Channon? Like killing someone's family and burning the house down. Don't do that.
This person specifically, and I was going to expose all of it, and then I decided, what is going to be the benefit of me putting this video out? There's not going to be any benefit from it other than people that maybe thought I was lying about something.
That's a good benefit. I'd say that if you have been accused of doing something and you have the ability to say, hey, look, here's the proof that I didn't do the thing, yeah, go for it. If people think you were lying about it and you have receipts, we're all ears.
Know that I wasn't, and that there was a lot more going on behind the scenes. But I feel like the people that genuinely like me wouldn't care. You know what I mean? They're going to be yeah, we probably knew there was some shady shit going on behind the scenes. Anyway, I don't want to keep getting into it, but basically
what she just said right here, if I'm hearing this correctly, sorry if I'm twisting your words, but people who really like me, they know I'm terrible. So they're just good with it. That's what I heard.
I'm just not going to address it anymore. If you like me, then you'll want to watch my content. If you don't like me, you're going to probably continue to not like me, whether I put that video out and put the truth out about exposing this person. I just don't want to do it. I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to associate myself with.
I wonder if she's trying to allude it to people oh, it's him. She knows stuff about Josh. So she's trying to she's low-key smart. Channon Rose is pretty smart, but it's not me, because I would have been oh yeah, she's got drama with somebody else. Obviously she does. Clearly, she's willing to do that. She did this to another guy on, I forget his name, another dude that came at her, and she did the same thing she did to me, but that guy wimped out and left, where I went double down and said, okay, toe to toe, let's go. I'm not I don't mess around.
Like drama shit anymore. And I don't care if I'm not getting the amount of views that I used to get. I'd rather get less views.
She said that 4 times now.
And only have people that genuinely like us and our family and want to support us, and that's why they watch our content, as opposed to like a bunch of drama and negativity and like making money off of like hurting other people. I don't want to do that. Yeah.
Like you did? A bunch of times? Tons of times? Remember that dead guy in the bathroom? Oh yeah. We remember.
Yeah, that's where I'm at in this point of my life.
You know, shit, if you really had the idea, said, hey, look, I'm changed. Delete all that shitty comment that you just talked about that you say you hate. That's in the universe. You said, I don't want to put that in the universe. Yet, it's all there to see. So delete it all. Delete your shit. Delete your old channel. Please.
And that's why I'm no longer going to be addressing drama stuff. Anybody that asks me about this in the future, I'm going to send them to this video, and hopefully that will clear things up and people will know like I don't talk about it anymore. That's just not the type of content I want to put out. So hopefully that clears all that up. All the things.
Well, you could have said this in one phrase. Hey everybody, my name's Channon Rose and I have a shitty garden. I wear weird clothes. I used to do tons of drama stuff. It was very lucrative for me. But you know what? Ever since I started getting big pushback from people who could actually say shit, I decided I don't want to do this anymore because I don't want to be a part of drama. And people just want to make money off me. And so I'm not going to do it anymore. That's what, 15, 20 seconds? That's it. That's all you had to say. She repeated that 5 times through here.
Things that like have happened in the past that are drama related. Like I said, I've made videos about them. I've already talked about this.
There's a book.
Don't keep talking about it anymore.
Yeah,
Put it
you
in
said
my
that.
past. We're moving on. Only good things from here. So thank you to everybody that's here on this journey with me and supporting me, and will continue to support me whether I talk about drama or not. I love you guys. I'm sending you all my love and all my positive energy, and I hope to see you in the next video.
Get out of here. I don't want that shit near me. Well, something tells me that, I mean, this could be construed as a win for a lot of people, but not really. Because I'm not looking for the drama. I would have preferred Channon not lie about me and tell the world I was a child R, and then, you know, I prefer not threaten to kill my family and burn my house. I would have preferred that never happened. She wanted to give me the drama, and so of course I'm going to respond. People respond to me, then I'm going to respond. Yeah, that's part of YouTube. That's just how this works. Because you know what? Most of these family vloggers who I talk about will not give me time of day, and I don't blame them. Of course not. I mean, that's just what, you know, why would they? I come on here and I say, your way of life is absolutely disgusting. If you exploit children, you're disgusting. Why would they want to talk to me further? I understand, right? But as soon as someone wants to respond to me, of course I'm going to respond. Because likely their answer to me was stupid, and I have to tell you how dumb it was. I mean, you get it anyway. So this video is likely something, you know, a mitigated lawsuit, or I don't know, her lawyer maybe told her to do. I don't know. She maybe wants to lay low for a little while because of what's going to happen. Again, what she did is never going to be acceptable, and those who co-signed with her are just as bad as her as far as I'm concerned, which is why I will never stop coming after you in the way that I do, by calling you out on your shit that you put out there. I'm not making stuff up out of the blue. I'm watching you, and I'm reacting to how garbage you are of humans. Jess Fam, Love Meg, Bits of Bish, all these people who want to co-sign with Channon Rose and not consider your sources or consider who she was or what she did. You guys are so dumb. But that's okay, because I'm here to talk about it. I'm also here to talk about other things. You guys, if you ever want me to talk about other things, other topics, I definitely want to be talking really soon about this new Hillsong thing that's going on. A bunch of pastors are falling down. I really enjoy those things. I'm going to bring back Jordan and McKay, talk more about Mormon stuff because it's so much fun. I enjoy doing it all. The family vlogger stuff, I will always keep tabs on it, but I got to you know, there's just so much we can do. When a video drops that's worth talking about, of course I'm going to talk about it. But I love doing everything. And I just, at the same time, I don't want to become a one-trick pony that you guys are only coming here for one thing, and I don't want to be that guy. I think I have a lot to say about a lot of topics, and I think I want to continue down that path. I like what we do here. I enjoy this, and it's therapeutic, for sure. Can't wait to tell you guys my story. I'm very excited about it. Anyway, take a deep breath. You are amazing, gorgeous, valuable, and check out this. And I'm glad that you guys like me when I wear my flannel. You're like, your heart is flannel. It's warm, beautiful, and cozy, I think. Anyway, you guys are incredible. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for being here. Follow me on all the platforms. And I will absolutely, I don't know, maybe see you tomorrow? Hopefully.